pretty evident if you have seen my channel before. But yes, I am at my parents' house. You know, I love to come here at least, I would say, once a month. Obviously, I love my parents, but also this is where I get my nails done. So I got my first fall nails of the season just about an hour ago. This is what they look like. I don't know if you can see them well, but they are what you call cat eye nails, and they're called pumpkin spice velvet nails. I might do like a little b-roll so you can actually see what they look like, because it may not be the best just me showing them like this, but I like them because they change kind of with the light. I feel like it's a design, but it's not like too out there. It was really hard finding fall nails that I liked and enjoyed and felt like I wouldn't get tired of, because I keep them for like a month. You're supposed to get your nails done, I think, like every 3 weeks or something like that, but with me having to drive an hour and a half away, yeah, I go like once a month. But yeah, I'm very pleased with how they turned out. My hands are a little ashy right now though, so ignore that. I thought it'd be fun to have like a little kind of small town weekend, very Gilmore Girls, if you will. I feel like my town, it's not exactly like Gilmore Girls. There is actually some spots here that definitely kind of give Gilmore Girls, and everybody doesn't know each other. All I know is every time I tell somebody where I'm from, they pretty much don't know what it is. That's why I consider where I'm from a small town in Alabama. As soon as I touched down, my mom was like, yes, I would like to go shopping now. And when she says shopping, the malls here, they're terrible, so she definitely does not mean that. We were thinking about actually going to go see if we can find some decor. Of course, different this time, possibly at the thrift store. I've definitely shared how I don't really thrift anymore because I don't know, I just like going to like consignment and antique shops, because I like the fact that they put it all together for you, and it just saves you a lot of time. Like just going to somebody's curated shop, like you pay a little more, actually you pay a lot more than you would at a thrift store. Yeah, we're gonna go try it today. I don't know how it's gonna work out. I just really don't go because every time I go I'm disappointed. I feel like it's just a whole bunch of like random and broken stuff, but we'll give it a shot. But yeah, somebody asked me on my Instagram literally just the other day if I thrift anymore, and I never thrift clothes anymore, but I do get secondhand clothes. And I wanted to show you a couple of things that I actually just got when I got here. One thing I like to do, because I live in an apartment in Atlanta, there's just been too many times where a package just went missing or like it's lost for a couple of weeks. And when you buy something like vintage or secondhand off of like eBay or like Poshmark or something, baby, it's a good chance you may not find another one in your size. So anytime I order something online and I know I can't get another one, I just send it to my parents' house. So that's when I kind of rack up on my secondhand finds. But I found this jacket. I was so excited to find it. I have been looking for a chore jacket for some weeks now. I actually ordered one like 3 weeks ago off of Depop, and I was really excited about it. It was like a vintage chore jacket that I found for like $90, and the seller just led me believe that I was gonna have a vintage brown Gap chore jacket in a couple weeks. Took 2 weeks to ship, or so I thought was going to ship, and then canceled my order. But I was on a mission. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna keep looking. So I ended up looking for a J. Crew specific one. I'm just very into like the quality of J. Crew, so I knew that it was gonna work out for me. And so I ended up finding this one. So this one is kind of more of a tighter fit. It's not supposed to be oversized, but with the brown corduroy collar. And it even has like floral print underneath the collar. So yeah, I'm so excited that I finally got this one. I think I found this for, how much did I find this for? I think like $75. But yeah, she's so cute. I cannot wait to wear her. I feel like I'm in my very like classic era of dressing, and so I've been trying to buy more fall pieces that align with that. Then my other secondhand find, this is the real gem, okay? So I don't know if everyone went through this era, but I definitely remember these were very popular in my neck of the woods, okay? The Fry boots. So my mom actually got a pair when I was in like middle school, I think. I have never owned a pair of Fry boots because Fry boots were very expensive. They were very much the adult shoe, okay? So my mom wasn't getting me a pair of Fry boots, but she did get herself like a pair of black ones, and she said she actually got the same pair. And I think at the time, I remember them being like $200 to $250 shoes, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, so I went and did a little research because I have been wanting something like a Fry boot, like kind of like riding boots, work boots, whatever you want to call them. They're very like beater type boots, and so I found these gorgeous suede Fry boots. Do you see the color on these boots? So I looked online to see if they had them new. They actually don't even carry these anymore, if I'm not mistaken. They do have these boots in general. I will link the ones that they have similar, but they don't have them in suede anymore. And you know, suede is very big this fall, but I feel like suede is really just big any fall, especially if you like kind of like the Western style look or kind of like the workwear look. It's always going to be really cute. And so I had to have a pair of Fry boots. So I was looking for suede, couldn't find them, and so I was like, let me get on eBay. I went on eBay and I found them, and I think I looked up and found these for like $75. Nobody was watching them. But yeah, these now run like maybe $300 or something like that. And yeah, I found them for $75. So I'm literally about to put these on right now because I've been highly anticipating them. Actually, let me make sure it's not gonna rain because I haven't cured them yet. Let's see. We do not want to mess these up because it's pretty much guaranteed I will not find another pair. But they fit like an absolute glove. These are perfection. They are perfection. I just needed to show you. I needed to share my finds because they're just amazing. I quickly changed just so I could wear my new boots. We're doing an all denim look. It's giving very much like kind of Western a little bit. But yeah, I have on this denim top that is Cezanne. I will link everything that's linkable or something similar. But my shorts are vintage. I've had these for years. I can't believe I can even still wear these. They are quite tight, but they're just so cute. I can't really get rid of them. They're kind of giving Daisy Duke a little bit on a more safe scale. And then of course, the boots. How gorgeous are these boots? They are absolutely stunning. Hold on, let me get closer. Oh my gosh, like with the brown chocolates on my bag, absolutely stunning. I'm loving this color palette so much with the blues and the browns and tans. Okay, let's go. I guess I could get creative with it. I don't know what I could do with it, but I think I could do something.
Put candles in it.
Oh yeah, look at the little door. That's cute. And even if I can't find anything for inside, I could put it on my balcony. Put a hook up. I've been looking for things like this. Not this one, but like the little copper. You know?
I'm just bringing the smoke. I don't know. What is that?
I don't know. Somebody let me know.
Like a peace pipe.
What this is. Put it down.
I bet you could.
What, knock this off? But like how? It's very gorgeous. It'd be super cute if it had the other handle. That's too much DIY for me.
Me too. It'll actually sit there.
It smells okay. I don't really smell it that much.
It smells light though.
Yeah, it's very, very light.
Oh, these are nice colors.
Yeah, I was looking at those. Those are really cute. I don't have a spot for them, I don't think.
Pretty. I have to get those.
They are pretty. A weakness right here. Ugh, the tassels, please. And I already have a blanket like this. It just doesn't have the tassels. I'm really trying to decide this fall if this is going to be the fall where I read The Hobbit. Obviously not this one. I don't really want to read like the graphic novel version. But if you've read The Hobbit, like the actual one, please let me know if you think it is worth it for me to read it this fall. That would be kind of like a reading commitment because I think that series is pretty long. What section? Let's see if she knows me. Oh, you do know me. You know what my books look like. Look at you. Oh, I want this book. This is definitely one on my list. It's just so pretty. I have no idea what it's about, but every time I see it, I'm like, I want this book. Did anybody else have to suffer through this book as a kid? Because my mom got me this when I was younger. And if you know, you know. But I was literally traumatized. It's like a teenage, or I wouldn't say teenage, but it's like for girls like going through puberty. And it's got some interesting pages in here. But I just looked through it. And they've cleaned up the interesting pages a little bit. But yeah, when I was younger, this book was a little wild for a 10-year-old.
sweet. Should be.
Let's see, the alcohol percentage is 8.3. That should be pretty sweet.
I'm thinking like 4.2.
8.3 is high?
I'm thinking like, what's the kind I like? Stella Rosa?
You always want Stella Rosa. Okay, I'll get this one and you get Stella Rosa and we'll try both. Because I'll almost drink anything that says wine.
Come on.
It's like the unexpected times is when you
Yes, it does. Be scared to open the egg. Stuff be coming out that you don't want to come out.
So I know I look rough right now. My fro is a little lopsided because obviously I was sleeping. It was so funny. My mom just opened up this carton of eggs that were all from this lady's like chicken farm or whatever. We've been trying to do like more like legitimately organic farm grown eggs. And I guess my dad left them on the counter for like a couple of weeks because they said you could leave them on the counter or leave them out for a month. But they have been out like next to the oven and stuff like that. It's been hot. So she was like, do you think these are gonna be any good? And I figured they would be good because my dad said they had been there only for 2 weeks. She started opening them up. Let's just say it was not a pretty picture. Trigger warning if you like eggs, I guess. The first one had blood in the eggs. Look, she's literally cringing. She had a little hope because the next one ended up just coming out normal. And then the next one after that, I didn't fully see it. She says it was like black inside. I kind of saw like a dark color. It looked a little green. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She was cracking and she said, yeah.
Moral of the story: buy yourself some pasteurized eggs.
She said that was a little too organic.
Okay, we're doing a recap. We had went out, and so I was by myself. I was just peeing in the bathroom. Chance was outside of the bathroom. I see them run in there, and the girl's throwing up. And I'm like, does she need a water? And so then I go out, and I go get her a water, bring her back, check on her, make sure that she's straight. Because, you know, she came with us, so I'm going to make sure she's okay. Yeah, so I was making sure she was okay. So then she looked fine to me. So I walked out of there. Caleb comes running up the stairs. Taylor just punched up out of a girl. And I said, who? Mind you, this place is crowded. Like, it's so hard to get through everyone. I flew down those stairs. And I think I made it outside within like 10 seconds looking for her. I didn't have my phone on me. Chance had my phone because I had disabled it. I'm talking to girls. I said, somebody pass me their phone, please. Like, I need to call to make sure that she's okay. Finally, I get somebody's phone. I'm calling her. I said, hey, are you okay? She's like, yeah, I just hit the out of a girl. Got some strong arms. The girl kept pushing her and then had grabbed her arm and yanked it back. And so she was like, oh, She said all she remembered was her dad saying, if somebody put their hands on you, you punch them and you keep hitting them and don't let them. The back of the girl's head banged it into the bar. After she already punched her twice.
I was about to say, now that's not fair. You run up to
I know, right? That's not fair at all.
Okay,
twins, we got time for
but at the same time, y'all better not jump.
Me and Taylor both in skirts
Exactly.
looking like this.
Right?
Look,
Always like this, or is it just the time? intentional. Y'all, there's so many. Come and look. Locking. No, I just came and scooped it up. I ran out of chips, but I have learned today that fish apparently really like Tostitos. It's funny because this isn't my parents' first home or my childhood home, but they have literally always, for some reason, lived like next to a body of water, a pond. So the house that I grew up in, we also grew up next to a pond, but it was actually, I want to say, maybe like 2 to 3 times bigger than this one. But I just remember my dad would take us fishing, and we would sit out with our little lawn chairs and our little fishing poles, and we would have this little gooey, I think it was liver. We would have like a cup of liver, and we'd put it on the hook. We didn't really do the worm on the hook thing. I don't remember doing worms, but we would put like chunks of liver, like raw, on the hook and go fishing for catfish, and we would eat the catfish. Catfish is very good, by the way, if you have never had it. But I was always scared to like deal with it after pulling it in, and so I can't say I've ever pulled one off a hook. But yeah, good times. Honestly, I forget sometimes that I had low-key kind of a country upbringing until I have like flashbacks of things like that, because I've always told people, they'll ask me if I grew up in the country, and I'm like, I mean, I grew up in the South, but not the country. Like, I wasn't milking cows. And then I'll have little flashbacks of like me putting liver on a hook and going catfishing in my backyard. You know what, that might be a little backwoods, but yeah, these fish are big, and I'm amazed that these aren't even like the biggest ones. I'm just out here in my pajama shirt and boots. I'm trying my best not to get these dirty, but I literally only brought 2 pairs of shoes with me. What are you aiming for?
A rock.
Oh, you hit it. Good job.
Just giggly about it.
I know my family is sick of me. The things that I be having them doing, I basically just have them come and do the things that I want to do. And the thing that I want to do today is go for a little hike. I actually wanted to do this the last time I was in town, but my mom ended up being busy, and then so this time when I came, I was like, I hope y'all know we are going on that hike. It's a hike that I found on All Trails, which is like this hiking app that you can find local trails near you. Apparently it's near my hometown. It's like one town over, and I have never experienced it before. I feel like I have always known my hometown to be notorious for having nothing to do, and I felt like I had done everything, and so to find a trail that I have never done, that's not the same generic trail that I know where I'm going. And I might have done this before. I actually was looking at the pictures on there. One of the shots looked kind of vaguely familiar. It looked like this trail that I had ran when I used to run cross country in high school, but we had only done it one time. But I only distinctly remember it because we were running through the woods with our coach. We were just like, why are we running through the woods? And then finally we realized it was worth it because we ended up coming upon the Chattahoochee River, and we kind of just chilled right there for a while, kind of enjoying the fruits of our running labor. And so it might be that same trail. If so, that's the only time I have ever been on it, and that was like over a decade ago. It'll still be something new to experience, and you know I love to experience a little bit of nature. I'm dragging them out there to experience it with me. Right.
There's no way I can fix it, but you're also leaving me behind. you stay?
And we're done.
Won't you stay? Won't you stay?
Okay, I don't think I have checked in since yesterday when we went on a little hike, but I wouldn't really even call that a check-in because we pretty much were just hiking through the woods. But when I got back last night, oh my gosh, I was so tired. I felt like the little kids whose parents like wear them out during the day and then they take a good nap, only I was the parent and the child. We ended up finding this hiking trail that was called Standing Boy Trail or something like that. It was not the trail that I was actually trying to get to, but apparently there's a lot of trails over there, so it's really easy to, I don't want to say get lost, because we didn't get lost. We had the right map to the right trail that we ended up doing, but it's not the trail that I sought to do when I got out there, is what I'm saying, before anybody is like afraid to go because of getting lost. Because I will say it actually was not too hard, like navigating. I mean, mind you, I wasn't the main one doing the navigating. I ended up my dad asked for the map to help navigate us around. But yeah, the original trail that we were supposed to go on, hold on, let me do my lip liner. I cannot talk while I do this. There we go. All right, but the original trail that we were supposed to go on was like this really wide open, beautiful, like very scenic trail. And so that's what I really wanted to take them on. I wanted us to just all, you know, enjoy a little bit of nature. I mean, we enjoyed a lot of bit of nature, I'll give it that, but I did want it to be more scenic. But it actually just ended up giving like trail through the woods type vibes, which it was still cool, but I would have liked it to be more scenic. I'm one of those people, I kind of prefer hikes that are more like out in the open so I can have things to like look at. And there were things to look at, like there were lots of like mushroom caps and little flowers and lots of stumps to watch for so you don't trip and fall down the little hill. And we did come across one deer from a distance. I think I actually ended up getting it on camera, but yeah, still some things to see. Not as much as I would have liked to see, but it was still really cool. We ended up walking like, I want to say 2 miles, and my mom was freaking out the whole time because I had told her that we were gonna end up doing the hike and like we would go 1 mile and then we would take that same route right back. And so then we kept walking and me and my dad were trying to convince her like, oh no, it's better if we keep going on this trail and then when we hit this little corner right here, there'll be 2 options and that'll get us back around faster than going back the way we came. And she was not for it. But we made it out alive and it was still daylight out, but I will say barely. Everybody said they would do it again, but everybody pretty much agreed we would do it again with more light. That was my fault. We were supposed to leave earlier, I guess. But you know me, I always run late for everything. Heck, I'm late right now, to be honest. Not to anything important, but today my sister wanted to hang out. And she kind of just was like, do you want to go thrifting? I'm going to go with her and check out the decor sections again. It shows you at the beginning of the video, I took you with me to a couple of thrift stores. I did not share with you the fruits of my labor. There were not many fruits. But yeah, she wanted me to be ready like an hour ago. And I was like, yeah, girl, I'll be ready. I knew I wasn't going to be ready. But everybody should know this about me by now. But anyways, I'm finishing up getting ready now. Let me show you what I'm wearing. Today, I actually just want to wear this so I can go and shoot in the backyard. Some potential just pictures and like maybe a thumbnail picture because I don't think I have one of those yet. I have been trying to make all my thumbnail pictures feel like my vlogs feel. And that can be a little hard sometimes because sometimes you forget to take a picture. I was gonna say the star of the show is this maxi skirt, but it's really not. The star of the show are my shoes. But yeah, I'm gonna wear this maxi skirt. It's this plaid navy blue and it's got this big slit in it. It actually would be cute with this top. That's kind of cute, but I don't know. I kind of want it to be a little more simple. Actually, I might keep this top on. I'll see when it's done. But my other idea was to wear this little cotton crop t-shirt and then I was going to throw on my new fry boots, which I've been obsessed. They're so cute. Like I even put them on the other day with this outfit and it was still cute. So obsessed. The suede is everything. Have you been seeing the controversy apparently of the fry boot on TikTok? I just came across that today. So I didn't know there could be controversy around a fry boot, but there's some controversy, but it ain't got nothing to do with me. All right, let me put this on. Okay, we've got the outfit. I decided to keep the original shirt on. This is what the shoes look like with it. I like it. I like the touch of brown, but also suede. At the same time, I feel like I look like one of the storybook characters in the fantasy books that I'm always reading. But you know what? I'm not even mad at it. I'm not mad. It's kind of a vibe. All right, let's go. This man said that he could see me get in this. I am offended. So I found this. This would be cute if it was like something heavier, but it's really, really lightweight. I thought it was gonna be like heavy duty or something, but that would be cute like on the wall if it was like iron or something. This is actually really heavy, but oh, it's actually so heavy, but it's honestly really confusing. I don't really know what it is. Or it looks like it's kind of handmade, or like you can see. I don't know what's going on with it. I thought it was a candlestick at first. I found a U-size fork. There you go.
Funny.
I think that is perfect for you. You'll finally be able to scoop up the amount that you want to eat. I feel like I vaguely remember something like this from my childhood. Really just the bear, like how it's made is bringing back memories. But not this exact one, but maybe like we had something like this from this collection. This one is not as pretty as the one that we saw yesterday. It does have all of its parts, it's just not as cute.
A big bust.
You ain't find nothing.
I ain't do nothing but itch in there.
What?
You was like 10 when this came out.
First of all, don't do me like that.
What are you ordering?
A dozen glaze.
Why you say it so hard?
Cause what else would you get?
I mean, they got many different options.
But
I
you
like
want strawberry.
I like the little sugar donuts.
You like pumpkin?
Mm-hmm.
You scary.
Your sister like pumpkin
She's
too.
scary too. I don't do no pumpkin.
Have you tried pumpkin, or are you just listening to your mother?
But you know that's half of you, right? Like that's.
I don't claim it.
What did she say?
What you want, Jordan? Y'all good with a dozen glaze?
Thanks, it's Christopher.
Yeah.
Can I just have a dozen glaze, please?
Okay, what else for you?
That'd be it.
16,
Yeah, I wanna
19,
know.
drive around.
Thank you.
Well, she didn't give me time to look at anything else, so I don't think
What?
I don't think I'm allowed to have anything else.
Look, me, if you don't know what you want by the time we get up to that window, or by the time we get up to that speaker,
Well, dang, that's where the menu is. So I have to know what I want before
When
I
I-
get to the
Gotta
menu.
look it up on our phone before we get there.
that's what I do.
Is the hot sign on?
It is.
Ooh, dang, I haven't eaten dinner yet.
They smell good too. Let me tell you, Krispy Kreme hot donut sign will get me turn this car on 2 wheels.
They put me in the back seat.
You don't know how to act in the front.
So I realized I did not even close the vlog while I was back at home. Obviously, I'm home now, like my apartment home. So I just ended up starting a whole nother vlog when I got back, so that will be up the next week. But yeah, we didn't do too much, didn't do anything crazy, or at least it felt like that to me. Maybe just because I didn't buy a ton of things. Normally, you know, when I do a little bit of like decor shopping and stuff, I tend to come out with a lot because I go to like more curated spots. But this time I wanted to try something different. I wanted to actually try to go and find decor at the thrift store, which it wasn't all unfruitful. Let me show you what I got, and like literally it's not a lot. I got 2 small things, but I will still show you. Ooh, let's see. Okay, so I'll show you the smallest thing first. It's honestly a little bit cheesy, but when I saw them, I had to have it. And I was worried that they weren't going to let me get them because they were saying that the register was messed up or something like that and it was going to be cash only. And I don't ever carry cash, but my mom had a little bit of cash. And so you may have seen where I was pointing out these little Santa Clauses. I have started shopping for my Christmas decor, or at least saving things. Like, I've already started planning like how I want my Christmas decor to look, and this actually fits in perfectly with the theme that I'm going to be going with. It's not going to be a Santa Claus theme, but I don't have Santas, so I thought this was a good one. But they are candlesticks, so I can just put candles in them. Had to have these. I feel like they are like very cheesy and a little corny looking, but also I just like how vintage they look. Like, they definitely don't look like something you can walk into your local craft store or like Target or something and go and buy these. So that was what I liked about it. I felt like they had a lot of character. Like, this is made out of like some type of metal or something. But yeah, they were just cute to me. And then the other piece, I was actually really excited to find this one. I was unsure at first because I didn't know if I had anywhere to put it. And to be honest, I'm still a little unsure if I have anywhere to put it, especially in my apartment, just because it's so big. But it's this lantern, and it's also made out of iron. I just feel like the details on it are so good. It kind of is giving like Victorian a little bit. I forgot to mention, so each one of the Santas I think were like $2 each, and then this was $6. But yeah, even the feet on it are so pretty, and I can just put probably LED candles, remote controlled ones, inside to give it like a little glow. But it could also be really cute on my balcony. I could either, you know, figure out how to hang it up or just set it on the bistro table and light it at night and just enjoy a glass of wine. But yeah, I just thought she was really pretty. You can tell it's very old. Thought it was such high quality, and $6, I mean, you can't beat that. Like, it has a little door that I can easily open. It's gonna need a little bit of cleaning up, but yeah, and I loved how intricate it was. So pretty. But yeah, when I tell you those are the only things I found within going to 3 different thrift stores. So yeah, I'm definitely not saying you can't find anything. I'm just saying it takes a little more work. It takes a little more looking, and maybe I'm one of those people, I like immediate, what is that called? What is that called? I can't think of it right now. Do you ever like, you know, a word and then it's time to use the word, you just cannot think of it? And I feel like I'm going through that right now. Both can be a vibe. It just depends on, you know, how much time are you willing to spend, or I guess what your preference is. A little wholesome, cute weekend with the fam. I always love those weeks because, I don't know, I feel like it's hard for me to take the time here to like slow down and go do activities for myself sometimes. And I feel like whenever I'm at home, it's much easier to do that. I guess probably because it's not my house, so I don't feel like I have to think about things. Honestly, I'm just so blessed to have parents where like they have a comfortable home that I can go to and I get along well with my family. Like, because honestly, it just feels like a free bed and breakfast every time that I go. If you're wondering what's going on with my hair, I literally washed it today and I have no product in it right now. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with it, but we just put on this little headband. That's it. But yeah, that was everything I got. That's why I didn't even put in the title like, let's go decor shopping, let's go antique shopping, because I didn't want you to come on here and like be looking for the normal hauls that I have. And I came up with 2 things, 2 little measly things. I did go shopping, but it wasn't normally turns out to be. So yeah, it was just kind of like little chill vibes. We didn't do too much, so it was probably a little boring, I don't know, but that's just what I was doing in my life this week. But I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you already know, make sure you're subscribed so you can see next week's vlog. I try to post every Sunday, so most Sundays there will be a video. I'm sorry if my eyes are like going in and out. Honestly, hunger just hit me, so I feel like I feel like I'm not even all the way here right now. I have some chicken in the fridge that's like calling my name to go cook. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap the vlog up, and I will see you in next week's video. Love you so much. Mwah.